Hey guys, it's Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken. I just have a little sweet potato slip update. This is my second bed that I put in. It's been about a week and everything's still living. Anyway, yeah. We had a bad storm this morning, so everything got pounded, but I have two different types of lettuces here, and then here are my carrots, and I guess they are getting bigger. So you can see about how tall they're getting, and like I said, that's probably something. That's probably a pepper, and that's probably a pepper here. And then these are the cayenne long reds over here. Those down there are getting pretty tall. I got several on this plant here. I need to pick those red ones. But that's actually a different kind of cayenne. But I'm not sure if that's something. But I'm pretty sure that's something. And maybe that. It's just on the other side of the bed. I can barely reach it. So yeah, this is the second bed of sweet potatoes I planted. I probably planted them too close together. But yeah, it's my first time and I'm experimenting. Let's go to the other side. Here is my blueberry. I added more dirt to the pot. It had barely any dirt in it at all. I didn't realize it. So there was a lot of pine straw in there, and I pulled the pine straw out, and there was like no dirt. So I filled it up with dirt on the bottom and the top, because I literally just lifted it out of the container. And this is the first bed of sweet potatoes that I planted. So they're still living as well. I think they look about the same. They may look a little peaked or weathered. In another week, they'll either be thriving really well or not. So figured they needed a little time to get adjusted to the weather being planted. These looks like new growth. It's definitely greener, but I don't really know. You see how light some of these are? Like these are here are super small and nice and green. Maybe I should have pulled off some of the leaves. I don't know. Like these look pretty weathered. Anyway, we'll just see what happens. And I know I probably waited too long before I planted them, but at least they're planted. And these are my bell peppers. It is a super hot day today. I think I've lost all my little stakes, but most of these are yellow. There's one red and one green. The rest of them are all yellow bell peppers. And this is got two jalapenos. And then this one here is, I don't know if you can see that. This one here is habanero. Those little habaneros are tiny. I did see one. I took a picture of one. It was like a really long. Must be on that plant right there. But I believe this one and this one is regular habaneros. And then these are all peach habaneros here in this row. And definitely the ones on the end down there are chocolate. I have 4 or 6 chocolate and 4 or 6 of the other ones, peach ones. And these little flowers right here, these are flowers, whatever you call them. Those flowers you plant around your garden to keep the bugs out. And this is my mint. My mint looks pretty good. I believe this is a new patch. And I think the rest of it's all the same. That pot that was I took them out of was completely root bound. And this one here is been in there around 3 weeks. At least 3 weeks. And some of the leaves here are looking pretty peaked themselves. But, and then that's just part of my blackberry bush right there that needs to be planted. And I need to plant these tomatoes. Got 2 that look like they're ready. A couple that need to be, aren't. This one here that is planted is growing crazy, and it's got a ton of fruit on it, but they're growing really slow. And see, look at them, they're beautiful. But the smaller ones that aren't growing very well are growing lots of, the tomatoes are growing in 2s, and this one they're growing in like 6s, but it's pretty big. The wind's blowing pretty hard. But see, you can see this sweet potato is getting, I figure in about 3 weeks, those beds will be completely full of vines. And here are my other, here's one that's ready. Here's another one here. There's another one that's ready down there. And I ate one that was already on here. I can't wait to try this one. And the yellow pears just tasted like tomatoes. But, and this is another, I bet I planted this one about a week after I planted that one over there. That one. And then I think these look good. This one looks good. The plant starts right here. The roots are all in this space. They're completely full in here. They're all spread out. There was quite a bit of roots, and then this is one limb, and then all the other limbs are going this way, all the way over to here. And so it's quite spread out. And then this one over here, most of the limbs are on this side. And right here is where it's planted, and the roots are going this direction. And I planted something right here. I think I see something sprouting out there. I believe I planted 2 little seeds here, and but this is the only one I see. However, I do have 2 seeds that are just in water, and they're growing little tails. And then I have 1 seed that I planted in the kitchen window in a pot like this with a double cup, and it's about 1.5 inches tall, and they're all the same plant. I planted them all at the same time, and I'll probably, when that one that's 1.5 inches tall gets a little bigger, I'm gonna plant it here. I just really wanted a plant here. That is the little cucumbers that look like watermelons, the little tiny ones. And so I'm super excited about growing those. But, yeah. Anyway, I think this one looks really good. Anyway, I guess that's really it. See, this is the other blackberry right here. Needs planted. I don't know where I'm going to plant it. I hate to plant it because it's so robust and it looks really good. And so I don't know how much room those 2 are going to take. How much room. I've seen some people planting them, and they didn't seem to take up very much room at all. But I thought they did take up a lot of room. These leaves look a little spotted. Anyway, these are my bell peppers like I showed you before. But anyway, I really only came on here to show you my sweet potato slopes and let you see how well they were doing. Super excited. And I've been watching videos all morning on people harvesting their sweet potatoes so I would know what to expect, to laugh out loud. Anyway, it seems like people are getting some really good harvests, so I'm super excited. This is the first bed that I planted right here. And then my habaneros are down there. And then down here is my second bed that I planted a day or two later. I don't remember. So there's 16 plants in each bed. All of these don't look so great, but these all were really a lot smaller than the ones down there when I started. But I'm super happy with them. And we'll see. And I'll keep you updated. But they're not going to be ready to harvest for 90 to 100 days. So, yeah, we got some time. So this is May, June, July. So sometime after July, August, we'll have sweet potatoes. And it'll still be hot. Okay, guys, this is Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken, sitting on my love and my hugs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you're growing this season and what new things you're trying and experimenting with. This is my experiment for the year. And I might try some other kind of potatoes next year if this goes well. I might actually even do this again. So we'll see. This is Lisa, sending all my love and my hugs. Until next time.